Hi everyone, it's Empress Fontaine, and we have some questions that we have to answer for you, the producers. So I'm going to use my little cheat sheet, and I'm going to answer the questions for you. First off, I have to tell you a little bit of my life as a drag queen. I actually started drag about 10 or 11 years ago, and I started hating it, and someone talked me into doing drag. So I did it and let them paint my face, and I became in love with it. I was so shocked with myself. I stared at myself for an hour, and I was just amazed how much of a transition it was from a guy to a girl. I have been performing at Caesar's Show Bar in Toledo, Ohio, on and off for 10 years. Right now I was on Showcast. I just recently took a little bit of a leave due to some family issues, but everything's going back up and we're moving along, and I'm performing in other places. The next thing I do is, when did I start performing in drag? And that was 10 or 11 years ago. So I answered that question for you already. It says, what development, like what made my character? And what made my character is actually, and this is going to actually cover another question, which was my hardship. And what made my character was being walked on. I was constantly walked on when I first started doing drag because everyone thought of me as a new face, and oh my god, I have talent, so they're going to sit there and use me in everything that they did. And therefore, I didn't take time for Empress. And once I sat back and looked at everything that I've been through, I realized that, hey, I'm better than that. And then I started doing things for myself. And that's when I became better at making characters for myself. I impersonate Marilyn Monroe, Shania Twain, my favorite Annie Lennox, Madonna. I won a talent competition with Madonna Vogue. I just master the different characters that I do. And when it comes back to hardships, everyone that I know, and I'm sorry if this offends you if you're listening to this, but has walked on me at one point or another, and I just realized that I have to be a stronger person, and those people are the people that are acquaintances and not my friend. What does drag mean to me? Drag to me, for one, is going on stage and entertaining anybody. It could be just one person. If you make one person smile in the audience, then you have succeeded in your goal as entertainment. If you get someone to be interested in you whenever you are on stage at your local bar, or if you go elsewhere and someone sees you and they are like, wow, who is that? Because they were really good. That is entertainment, and that is what drag is. It's entertainment. Keeping someone entertained, focused on you while you're on stage. Drag makes me feel powerful because it's like a mask. So whenever I put my mask on, I can do whatever I want, and I can accomplish whatever goals that I want. I feel like Empress Fontaine is the stronger person out of Choreograph or Empress Fontaine. Empress Fontaine could do anything where Choreograph will hide. Welcome back. Sorry, the light was blinding me and I couldn't actually read this, so I took a little minute pause. And it says, why is drag important to your life? And I think that why is drag important to my life, when I think about that, it's because that is the way that I get to express myself. As a boy, I don't have that ability. I mean, I could write, or I could draw, or I could do my fashion or whatnot. But when I'm on stage, I actually get to put all my emotion into it and actually be myself and just let all my feelings out on stage. So that's why it's important to me, because it's always good to have a vice, and drag is my vice to be successful or to be myself. And it says, who do you impersonate, which I said before, and that is Marilyn Monroe, Annie Lennox, Shania Twain, Madonna. I do a lot of randoms. I love doing Reba McEntire. I haven't done it in Toledo yet, so you guys haven't seen it, but I have done it in Cleveland, and they loved it. And I just like trying anything. Anything goes, and the crazier the better. And it says, sorry, I can't read if you see, this light is blinding me, but it says, what does it take to transform myself? It actually takes me from anywhere between an hour to 3 hours. It depends on the day of how long it actually takes me to paint myself or whatnot. And it also depends on the look that I'm going for. I like to change my makeup pretty often. This I will consider more of a fishier look, and that's because later on in the show you'll see that I could be very dramatic. So it takes anywhere from an hour to 3 hours. I hope that you really enjoyed my answers to your questions, and I hope you look forward to seeing me, and I look forward to seeing you and hearing from you. So thank you once again. I'm Empress Fontaine.